Hey YouTube folks, this is Kerry in Poetry, Texas. Coming to you today with a video about a smoker that I'm building. I've been smoking meat for about 20 years. My frame of reference has always been chain store barbecue. A couple of years ago I caught on to the videos on YouTube and also caught on to the Texas Monthly Top 10 barbecue joints. Went and ate a few of the joints, started watching the videos, and now my frame of reference has changed. So I'm trying to build a smoker basically to be able to recreate that level of barbecue in my home. Coming up on 28 years experience as a professional firefighter in a major Dallas suburb. Over 2 decades of that is as a fire officer, so that gives me many hours in dealing with heat and smoke. So that's enough on me. Let's take a look at the smoker. So here's my smoker. It's mid-build, but it's at the right point in the build that I wanted to show off a feature that I'm including, and I want to share with YouTube people. It's basically a merge between the Goldee's elbow and the Franklin collector. I'm calling it a diffuser. So this smoker, now some details on this smoker. It's about 120 gallon smoker. It started out as a 150 gallon propane tank. I cut it down to what I'm guessing is about 120 gallons. The firebox is 28 inches long, 20 inches wide, 24 inches tall. It's semi-insulated. The piece that I cut off of the tank, I have used as the bottom of the firebox. So it's got a rounded bottom firebox. It's got 1-inch ceramic insulation underneath. I have not cut the notches for the door yet to hold it open. I want to wait until the smoker's up and running and kind of see where it likes to have the door at before I cut the notches. So about the tank, it's a really old tank. It's a really crusty tank, but I searched high and low for a thick tank. So the main body part here is 230 thousandths thick, so that's almost a 1/4 inch, and the ends are 1/4 inch. So it's a really thick tank, even though it's old and crusty. The firebox main body is 3/16 plate steel. So, telling off on myself, this was supposed to be a right-sided firebox. I put the undercarriage on the tank with it upside down. I screwed up, and I flipped it over. Guess what? I went from having a right-sided firebox smoker to having a left-sided firebox smoker. Oops. I was concerned about the door springing on me whenever I cut it, so I went ahead and made some really excessive hinges to make sure that portion of the tank did not move whenever I cut the door open. So now getting to the main point of this video, the diffuser. So in the fire service we talk flow path. Flow path is basically air movement from air going in, feeding the fire oxygen, all the way through the combusted air exiting. So when you think about flow path, air comes in, feeds the fire in the firebox, heat and smoke rise to the top of the firebox, collect at the top of the firebox. Then here's the diffuser. So there's the hole. The heat and smoke come into the diffuser, travel through the diffuser into the cook chamber, through the cook chamber to the collector. The heat and smoke will have to bank down to the level of the collector before it can get out the collector and hit the stack. I've already got the pieces cut for my stack. It's going to have a 5-inch stack. Nice small collector so we don't give up a lot of heat with too big of a collector. Hopefully that will help us maintain a nice draw. Back to the diffuser. So I figure the greatest point of stress, heat stress on the metal, is going to be right here above the hole. So I have an extra plate that is going, sorry folks. So I got an extra plate that's going there to help absorb some of that heat energy and hopefully not heat stress the cover too bad. And then capping the diffuser will be actually 2 pieces of 3/16 plate steel for a total of 3/8 plate steel cap on the diffuser. The size of the diffuser, 1/4 inch, and the back piece here is 3/8. So the diffuser's pretty heavy. Once again, heat and smoke, travel to the top of the firebox, move into the diffuser, come out into the cook chamber, travel across the cook chamber to the collector. I really expect to be able to use 100% of the grates. The grates should be, cooking grates should be about 23 by 48, and I expect to be able to utilize 100% of the grates. This thing should cook like a convection oven with smoke. So this is the point in the build where I felt it was a good time to show off the diffuser. One other feature I've included on this that's kind of neat is I've included a sump. So many videos I watch, I see people whose smokers are a little bit off level and it's holding grease. So with this sump, I've got an extra lowered area right here to collect grease. And then it'll hit my 1¼ inch drain and move out. So hopefully that'll make it drain better. So in the next few weeks, I hope to get this thing finished and start doing some testing, see how well it actually heats. So there will be more videos to come soon. Thanks for watching.